Hello, my name is Andy Johnson, and today I'm going to talk to you about why every notary needs a journal, whether it's required by your state or not. It's true that most states do not require a notary journal, but almost every state recommends that a notary keep a journal. So why is it not required in some states? Well, the legislature likes to, believes in individual responsibility, or they didn't find it necessary to make a specific law about recording notary acts in the journal. The reason why you as a notary would want to keep a notary journal is to protect yourself. The journal is the notary's best friend, and it's written record, it's legal. You can argue in court that you did everything right with a complete journal entry with the signature of the person who appeared before you. Now, what a journal is, it's just a sequential record of every notary act that you performed, or even notary acts that you might have denied service for. So it's chronological. Our journal has each individually numbered entry and each page individually numbered. This one particular holds 400 entries. So depending on how many notaries you do, you can get quite a few records in here. It's a secure journal. It's sewn on the inseam, so you can't easily remove the pages. And if somebody did remove it, it would be obvious, and so especially with the gap in the page numbering and the entry numbering. So what are you going to record in this notary journal? Well, the first thing is the name and address of the signer. It's not required in any state to have the address of the signer, but it's a good idea to have, and it's on the photo ID that you're already receiving from them anyway. Type of notary service. So this is your acknowledgement, your jurat, certified copy, whatever service you're performing, you put it there. On our journal, you can check mark or put other. Character or type of document. This is the title of the document. So if it's a deed of trust, you'd write deed of trust there. Fee charged. If you're not charging a fee, why are you in the business anyway? And what it does is it discounts the notaries that are doing it for work, or you have a lot of liability. Might as well charge a fee, otherwise people are going to think that being a notary is no big deal. And how are you ever going to get a raise if you don't charge what you're allowed to charge? So if you don't know what you're allowed to charge, check with your state regulations, or take our class, because if you don't know what you can charge, you probably need to take our class. So then we got the type of identification. Some states allow personal knowledge as a valid form of ID. We always recommend getting a photo ID, because if you are ever called to court, it's a good idea to have record that you've physically checked a photo ID. Some cases they cannot produce an ID, but most cases everybody has an ID. So you're going to log the ID information here. Credible witness. What is a credible witness? A credible witness is what I said. If you don't have ID, you have other options. So a credible witness would swear to the identity of the person that does not have the ID. Thumbprint. So thumbprint is only required on certain documents in Illinois and in California. Why do we have it in here for all states? The reason is signatures can be forged. Thumbprints are harder to be forged. If somebody is appearing before you and they're reluctant to put their thumbprint in your journal, probably means they're trying to get away with something that they shouldn't. So that's why we put it in there. It's up to you whether you use it or not. And there's a little thumbprint pad you can use to get a physical thumbprint on there. Just photographically reproducible. Notes. Notes is the key ingredient in the journal. That's where you're going to put anything that isn't specifically laid out. So this is something that will help you remember, or something that if you are ever called to court on this document, it might save you. Then the signature of the document signer. When are they going to sign here? They're going to sign here before you do anything on their document. So you're going to fill out the whole journal entry. The signer's going to sign it. Then you're going to verify that signature to the signature on their ID to the signature on the document. Then once you get this signature and once you get your fee, then you are going to sign, seal, and deliver that document.